Alright, Schlockmeister fans, a re-review from my previous channel, Michael J. Fox's film debut. It's Midnight Madness. Let's watch. These two lovely ladies on roller skates are handing out invitations to join this scavenger hunt game, and Eddie Deason is one of them. The game master, Leon.
Allow me to explain why I've gathered you all here. The five of you are invited, more accurately challenged, to...
David Naughton is one of the characters too, the game players.
At the onset, each team will be given a complicated clue, which when solved, will lead them to a location somewhere in the city.
Stephen first plays Harold.
Harold! Stop teasing the maid and get in there! I want to talk to you!
His dad wants him to compete in the game, and Harold doesn't want to.
Oh. You're entering Leon's game, and that's final!
But Dad! No thanks, Adam. I was planning to work on my team all weekend.
So the nerds are going to get in on it, the football players are going to get in on it, and there's a girls team as well.
Got to enter that game. If Levitas and his animals decide to play, I want to be there and beat them. Oh, count me in!
Here we can begin. Candy and Sunshine and I will be running the game from my apartment, henceforth to be known as Game Control. We'll be plotting your progress on the game map.
I've got it! I've got it! The C is reversed. Means to take the words the C and reverse them. That way you get Steve up.
Harold's wealthy father has given him and his team a supercomputer to help them. At Griffith Park Observatory,
I found it!
they find it.
To unlock the next clue, find the 88...
His theatrical debut, Michael J. Fox.
You're trying to get me in trouble? You know, it's a good thing Mom and Dad are still out of town. They'd really be mad at me if they knew you were out here. I'm responsible for you.
Fagabeefe? A Fagabeefe. Really a whole bag of shut up!
At the brewery, they find the next clue from Leon.
Mr. Carson's obese male child. What kind of clue is that?
Boy! Johnny's Fat Boy Burgers! Ah! It's on Wilshire Boulevard!
Are there any cookies left?
No, Harold, there aren't any cookies left.
Harold, you big fat sneak! I can't trust you for 5 minutes!
What I want to know is what does Leon mean by 2 giant melons?
Now let's go over this one more.
It was a necklace on the big bosomy woman's cleavage. Another clue at the miniature golf place. Hari Krishna is at the airport handing out humble literature.
Ball City.
Play the Starfire video game. Beat the machine and you'll see the next clue. Madame Leone.
Easter. Easter bunny. Easter parade.
A disinterested Scott helps them out, beats the game for them, and finds the new clue from Leon. Herman shows up too.
All right. I think it's time we all started acting like adults. Let's all sit down and discuss this calmly.
Scott runs away, gets kidnapped by Harold's team, and reveals the
Bonaventure Hotel.
where the ending of the game is. Leon and everybody else in his apartment are into this game now. They're all going to go down to the hotel to see the finish.
Your team's gonna lose.
Getting to be bellboys to get into the hotel.
Mr. Matt, what's the matter with you?
Look at the pool area. And I mean this expressly.
Adam, what are we looking for?
Expressly means the express elevator.
Something to do with this elevator.
What? Room 2704, that's it.
And after a little trouble with Harold's team, the good guys win. And Harold goes off his diet.
Harold, you're dying!
And Adam gets the girl. Alright, let's talk about the movie Midnight Madness. I don't know why, but this movie I really, really enjoy. If you look on IMDb, the Metacritic for this movie is terrible. Really terrible. It's like a 29, really low. However, the people seem to like this movie. This is a movie that if you saw it back in the day, it's kind of beloved. It really is. It's a really sought-after film, and people really like it. And I guess I'm one of those people. When I hear that opening theme song, it takes me right back to when I was a teenager, and I saw this quite a bit. It showed up on the movie channels back around 1985 or so, 86. That's when I originally taped it on a beta tape, actually. Eventually, years later, got the DVD of it. Now, there's a couple DVD versions of this out there, including this one from Anchor Bay. However, all the DVD versions are full screen. There's no widescreen version out there. However, I think you can stream this in various places where it is the full aspect ratio and such. But anyway, the movie is about a scavenger hunt that this guy in college, Leon, puts together. He recruits some teams, 4 or 5, 6 people each team, and it's basically a scavenger hunt. You got to go from one place, find the clue, which takes you to the next place, and the next place, and the next place, and so forth, until you get to the end. And whoever gets there first wins. And of course, it's a comedy team. Now, Disney put this movie out actually, but apparently Disney's name is nowhere in the credits, at least in this version. However, apparently Disney didn't want their name associated with it at the time because they thought it might hurt the ticket sales if people thought it was like a kid's show or something like that. It's not a kid's show, but it's actually not an adult movie either. David Naughton, Deborah Klinger, Michael J. Fox in his first theatrical film debut, Eddie Deason, Pee Wee Herman, just a host of people in this movie, actually. Marvin Kaplan's in this movie. It just basically follows the antics of the various teams as they go from place to place. Now, there's some memorable scenes in this movie. They go to the Pabst Blue Ribbon brewery. There's the woman with the giant melons. My favorite scene, 2 favorite scenes actually, is when one of the guys is playing the piano, which I showed you that scene there. Also in the car, the Fagabeefe thing. That line and the look on his face when he says it is just hilarious. Plus Stephen First's reaction, "Shut up!" It gets me every time. I just love that scene. To me, it's fucking hilarious. I don't know why, but it is. Also, Deborah Klinger, who I think, was she on that TV show One Day at a Time? Or no, not One Day at a Time. Too Close for Comfort. I think she was on that. She's adorable in this movie. Plus, Kirsten Baker is one of the chicks roller skate in the beginning when they're handing out the invites and such. You might remember her from Friday the 13th Part 2. She had that skinny dipping scene, which is probably the best nude scene in any Friday the 13th movie, by the way. She's adorable, too. But anyway, that's that's the movie. I don't know what else to say, but if you're watching this review, you've probably seen this movie, and it's nostalgic for you just like it is for me. I like this movie. I try to watch this every couple of years or so because it's good. I like it. It may not be critically acclaimed, but to hell with the critics. I guess I'm kind of a critic, and I like it, and I want you to like it, and I want you to watch it. So I will leave a link to Amazon down below. You can get this DVD. It's actually not all that expensive. This one is a little expensive, but there's some other version that you can get it for 12, 15 bucks or so. So it's well worth it. It's a good stuff. So click that link, buy it, and then take it home and watch it like I do. Enjoy it. It's Midnight Madness. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. Bye.